Welcome. We are Under the Influence. We are so excited to be with you guys right now. I can't really contain myself. This has been a long time waiting. My name is Carrie Sullivan.
Hey, my name is Ricky Byrne. How's everybody doing?
So we are bringing Under the Influence to the WCOBM.com team, Ricky.
I'm excied. I'm excited about this. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun show, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys are now tuned in. Under the Influence, hey, how do we come up with the name?
Well, it's actually funny because we just had Gene in here, and he was like, Under the Influence, when you and I were throwing around ideas, it was really kind of a grasp for words. I'm a big fan of the thesaurus. I can't even say it because I like matching up words.
Yeah, you brainstormed the hell out of it. You really brainstormed the hell out of it.
Well, I think the concept for Under the Influence, for those of you joining us, it is our premiere show. We've been tagging you, posting it on Facebook and Instagram, and for those of you worldwide that are just tuning in, we're so excited to have you. And for our friends who are watching, thank you for supporting us and not letting us, look silly up here talking to a camera in an empty room.
Yeah.
But Under the Influence, I think, really came after a lot of brainstorming.
Yeah, we had a lot of ideas. There was a lot of ideas to
I don't even
throw
remember
around.
all the ideas, to be honest.
A lot of it was based on, we are in Las Vegas, so ladies and gentlemen, if you guys don't know about this, and a lot of shows, they kind of pertain to Vegas, what's going on in Vegas, and that was probably one of the concepts of the name as well. But you know what? A lot of things happen in Vegas, and a lot of things are under the influence. And that's not just drugs, that's not alcohol. You could be in the influence of anything. So, hey, you're under the influence of us today.
Of us. Welcome to our influence room. And I think the thought process, because this is just us starting off and trying to get to know you out there in the World Wide Web and getting to know us a little bit, is just to move forward. We would love to bring you into our influence room. So if you are in the Las Vegas area, or if you're just popping by, Ricky, I know you have a lot of friends that live in the LA area as well.
Arizona, New York.
Yep. So
I got people in Canada even watching right now.
Really?
So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I got friends out in Canada and Toronto watching right now. So
what is that?
it's
no,
he's
Sam already.
He's in Toronto, but he doesn't say A too much.
Okay, good. Well, I know I traveled down to Australia and they say, "Hey mate, good day, mate."
Oi.
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 Well, wherever you are.
All those soccer rugby fans.
Oh my gosh, soccer games are so fun. We'll have to talk about that in a little bit. But for all of you that are all over the world watching, wherever you may be, hello. We're very excited to have you here. So as Ricky started talking about, Under the Influence is something where we come from completely different backgrounds. And a little, I guess, history on us, if we want to go there, is Ricky and I wouldn't say we grew up together, would you? No.
Kind of. It was we kind of grew up together.
So the tie is your mom, who I hope is watching. I know you're a big supporter. Hey, Ma. My mom, who is not watching because I didn't send her the link.
Terrible.
I know, she's going to be so mad. Our moms were actually friends growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They grew up together.
In New York.
And then after, of course, everybody migrated to Vegas somehow. And
Vegas.
So one thing I was looking for when I came out to Vegas, I was looking for an acting coach. Asked Carrie, then she put me on to improv. She was like, you fit the improv scene a little bit better. So me doing stand-up, I actually do stand-up comedy. And so this is the reason why I transitioned from acting to improv to stand-up, is because of this beautiful young lady right here.
Oh, well,
so she don't want to take no credit for it.
No, because here's how it went down. He swears that he reached out to me for an acting coach. But see, here's the thing. You were already on your way. You were already funny. You were just trying to find the groove. The thing about Vegas, and this is something that's very interesting because you and I have both lived in LA and Vegas. I grew up here. They're completely different when it comes to like the acting.
Oh, totally different.
I don't know if it's the same thing with the comedy scene, but
it's more mainstream to go if you're out in LA or even in New York. Any place that has a comedy scene, out here in Las Vegas is a little bit more difficult.
What makes it so hard out in Vegas?
As far as the scene, like as far as even trying to get up onto the major stream clubs, you have to. It's either be very, very, very tight knit with the club owners, and it's technically the club owners and the bookers, and they usually book outside of the city. They don't really look at the local talent too much. So there's some clubs that I've worked with that are actually awesome. Las Vegas Live down over at Planet Hollywood. You got Edwin San Juan over there. Then you have LA Comedy Club, which is the same affiliation, sister properties. But LA Comedy Club really gave me my start in my how to become the comic on stage in front of a mainstream crowd. So
That's pretty cool.
it's fun.
I didn't know that. See, I knew that you were a decade ago, I want to say. I'm not going to age myself. I'm not going to age either of us because it's just not worth it. But this was a long time ago, and I remember that we had this conversation because you brought it up the other day.
Yeah.
And Ricky, for those of you who are fans of his and who maybe don't know him quite yet, this is someone to get to know because I actually saw you perform in Los Angeles a couple of years back, and
At the Ha
Ha Comedy Club down on Lancashire, and killed it. This is, and I'm gonna swell his ego up a little bit just so that you guys can get to know us as hosts and figure out what we're about. But this is somebody who I think you have such a drive and such a passion. Every time I see you on Facebook, you're always running between places or running between gigs in comedy shows here or hosting, and so this was really special to me to be able to have you join and
It's
and for us
special to me.
venture out.
It's special
fun.
to me. It's special to me that me and you collab together to actually do a project like this and having you guys be involved. So this is
Very cool.
the start of something beautiful.
And for those
And new.
for those of you who don't know, this is only going to be a monthly show, so it gives you less time to miss out. No excuses because it's once a month for an hour. I think people are on Twitter for more than that in a day, and YouTube and Facebook. So
People are on
no
social
excuses.
media just constantly.
I mean, you have your phone, and not to put you on blast, you have your phone, your iPad, and your laptop, all running simultaneously.
You gotta have it. You gotta have it.
Which is great because for the WCOBM page, it is it's a world center of broadcast media. So we're really doing online distribution, and I'm very excited and very honored to say that we are the first show under the Danny Vegas umbrella. So Danny Vegas, if you don't know him as well, he is phenomenal. He took over WCOBM and he has really made it into something special. So we are hopefully doing really well by Danny so
mastermind.
far, who's watching. And really excited to be the first show under his umbrella. And I think what you and I are trying to do is to bring our two different backgrounds, different perspectives into something fun and fresh and exciting. And hopefully get some guests on this damn thing.
We're going to get some guests. Trust me. It's going to be exciting. We're going to have some guests for you guys. Like I said, this is just the first show, so you guys are going to be tuned into it. If you guys have any comments, you guys have any questions for us, please comment on the WCOBM website or just on Facebook as well. So if you guys have any comments or questions, please.
Well, I have a question. So
Okay.
I'm speaking for the people here. What is the worst time you ever had on stage?
Oof.
I'm sure you had a few.
I'm not gonna lie. There's been more than a handful. I'm like, there is a lot of comics that always say they killed. Like, I'll have a good set and I'll come off a high. Bad sets, I know if I did bad. I know
You're hitting the jack
I
bottle.
I know I had a bad set and I'm upset with myself. Like, comics are depressed people. Honestly.
Well, no, I have heard that. Now, I know nothing about comedy, so this is going to be hilarious in itself. But I know that comedians draw from all their tough experiences going through life.
You have to make a negative situation positive, and it's not even positive for yourself. It's positive for a crowd. What reaction are you getting? Because honestly, if I have a bad situation, if I'm going through something and I'm able to express it on stage, somebody else is going through that same thing. Somebody's gone through that same situation, so we make light of somebody's situation because everybody goes through something, and we take it's crazy, the most smallest thing funny, you know.
So then what is the biggest compliment to you as a comedian? Because I'm sure there are tons of comedians in all different parts watching right now and trying to look to you to be like, this is really cool. You're doing something neat. You're hosting. You also host a radio show as well. And what would be your biggest piece of advice to those young comedians watching out there?
Stay humble, grind. You're gonna always, it's the way of comedy nowadays. a performer. It's completely different. Social media has taken over everything. So hey, we're using that umbrella, we're using that format, and we're going into the social media realm. Excuse me, ream. I reamed it.
Ricky's
I
been
reamed
drinking.
it.
I
didn't drink today. I drank last night. That came in today.
So you came in hungover.
I was under the influence.
You were under the influence. Oh, call back. Comedy term.
Call back.
I love it. Well, we're, as I said, excited. And one of the things I'm actually most excited about is we have, if you see this really cool backdrop behind us, this was provided by Salt and Pepper Entertainment Group. They are a local group here to Las Vegas, and they are a full service production company. A wonderful team, Glenn and Mandy Nelson. If you are watching, thank you guys so much for everything you've done.
We love you guys.
We love you. Their whole motto is to create content to entertain the viewer, which I think really matches up with what we're trying to do. We're trying to entertain you, create content that is really special and cool and fresh and engaging. And so we're going to go ahead and take it to our first break. We made it. First break, and be sure to check out this commercial from Salt and Pepper Entertainment Group.
Hey.
See you in a bit.
Salt and Pepper Entertainment Group, your one-stop shop for photography, videography, and voiceover needs. Salt and Pepper Entertainment Group. Let's make magic.